What's up guys, Devin here from Naughty Boy RC, and in today's video we got the cheapest RC semi-truck on the internet. Let's get into it. If you're new to the series, we find the cheapest RC cars we can on the internet, and in our case that has led us to Temu every single time. We are not sponsored by them, but we did sign up for their little affiliate thing, so links will be down in the description of this truck. Enough with that though. Looking at the box, you can tell this is an RC semi-truck with a dump bed trailer, although this is not the truck we ordered. Flipping it over to the bottom, we ordered the one with the little check mark. It's more of a standard American semi-truck tractor trailer combo. But as you can tell, there is a ton of different variations of this truck. It has the check mark, so hopefully they sent us the right one. Now with all the Temu vehicles we ordered, they just come in a poly mailer, so they do get a little destroyed, and unfortunately in this case, there's something really small moving around in the box. Hopefully it's not important. Another bummer is, unlike some of the other vehicles we've tested, this one's not 2.4 gigahertz, it is just 27 megahertz. Now that is a bummer, but this truck was only $20 and 1 penny. Not too shabby if I do say so myself, and if you use the coupons down in the description, you can probably get it cheaper for yourself. Alright, let's get this baby unboxed. Shoot, okay. Alright, nothing loose in there. So, not too bad. I'm already happy. I thought it was just gonna be like one long thing. This truck is a little bit bigger than I thought it would be. Maybe it was just the battery moving around in there. Now, this one also does come with 2 separate batteries, which is pretty cool. So you can have one charging while you're using the truck with the other one. Just keep a constant rotation going. For the batteries, it does use a 350 mAh 3.7 volt. Oh, look at that. Okay, so the back of the box does flip open. The bottom also does have a jack that comes down, so we can set that aside right there. It is a tri-axle, nothing fancy, just a pin with wheels. You could probably fit some Hot Wheel cars in there for your kids and dump them out the back. It is also really funny as dangers stay away on the axles. You do have some what I think are supposed to be ladders up front on the side, and then some like caution guards back here. Moving on to the truck, the rear axle just spins like another trailer axle. Same thing for the front axle, there's no drive gear there, and there is a steering selector, so this does not have proportional steering. And what that means is basically when you press left and right on the remote, it's just gonna go full, you can't slowly control it, and same thing for the throttle and brake most likely. As for details on this semi-truck, it's not nearly as good as the Dakar Rally truck or the other construction equipment we previously tested, but there still is some there. You got smokestacks on either side, what I believe are supposed to be like oil cans or fuel cans on each side above the fenders. You do have these little, supposed to be fuel cans and steps on the side. No lights on the front or rear of this little guy, but it does have a little grill and it does have marks where the lights would normally be. You do have a visor up top, some molded caution lights, and molded little air horns. No idea what that thing in the back is supposed to be. Maybe a giant subwoofer or something. I have zero clue. And you got your little hookup for the trailer in the back. Now basically the entire truck is plastic, including the wheels, but interestingly enough, the tires are rubber. They are very stiff and hard rubber, but they're rubber, so it has that. Now it does not appear there's any lock on the trailer, so if you hit any bumps, it's probably just gonna come flying off. Oh, that's a terrible sound. Truck RC. Alright guys, again, this whole series is just about having fun. There's no real high expectations for these little guys. Some of them do perform very well. I don't think we're going to get much out of this little one. So, super tiny baby remote for very small hands. You just got side to side, forward and backward. Truck RC. That's cool. Let's throw some batteries in here and do a little bench test. So in the battery compartment, you actually gotta like shove the wire down in there into a separate slot. And then you can stuff the battery in there. Not sure why, but all the cheaper RCs, every single one we've tested has a screw to hold in the battery compartment. It's not like these are going fast enough to really make anything fly off. Okay, no on and off button for the radio. You just stick them batteries in there and it's good to go. Okay, so you do have an LED light that comes on when you hit the throttle in reverse. That's a little unique. Definitely a speed demon here. Load up our trailer with all our tools. Whoa, okay. So, that actually is a little bit quicker than I expected it to be on this smooth surface. Now with no proportional controls, it is a little tricky. It's like life or death speed here. But without a trailer, this truck is pretty decently controlled. Let's see if we can get a burnout. So much power. Right. Hook it up to our truck here. We gotta take the jack stands down. Make sure to stay away from them wheels. Alright, let's take this guy outside and try to do some stuff it is not meant to do. So we did suffer a little bit of damage on that drop there. Nothing too crazy, but it definitely felt it. This is like Thomas the Could Not Train. Alright guys, there you have it on the little 48 scale RC tractor trailer. This guy is definitely a smooth operator only. Kitchen floor, living room floor, as long as it is super smooth, like no divots between the tiles or anything. It is just so on the ground, it's just going to get caught on every single little thing. I was hoping it had just a tad more suspension to it, but you never know what you're going to get when you're buying the cheapest RC on the internet of that kind. We've had a couple duds and a couple good ones. Unfortunately, this one's pretty much a dud. Let me know if you have any ideas what we could do with this little thing. As far as a brushless swap or anything of that order, there's almost no room in there, and it's not really super scale to begin with, so I don't know if that's really a necessity for that little guy. If you are curious about it and want to spend 20 bucks to get one, link will be down in the description below. If you're interested in some hobby grade RCs or anything like that, you can always visit us on our website, www.naughtyboyrc.com. And remember, keep it naughty.